Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Today we are going to be doing a short hop flight from Philadelphia to Toronto. So that's going to be overall just a fun time. So let me walk you guys through how this is going to work. So the first kind of order of business here is to set our flight plan. So today we're going to be flying the Boeing 737-800. And that aircraft is currently sitting here in Philadelphia. So what we're going to do is we're going to file a flight plan. So to create a new plan, we just put in our departure, Philadelphia International, and destination, which in this case is going to be Pearson International Airport in Toronto. And we're going to be flying our 737-800, and we're going to be flying as an American Airlines aircraft today, because American Airlines is currently the only operator of this route. So it's going to be American 1126. And we're going to depart soon. We're going to depart from runway 09 right, and we're going to arrive at runway 24 left. And we're going to cruise at 25,000 feet. Alright, let's go ahead and generate our flight plan. Alright, once that's up, we should have a map ready for flying. Yeah, alright, so this is what our flight plan is going to look like. We're going to take off from Philadelphia, go out this way, make a left turn, and if that's going to load, we'll fly over the Lake Erie and land into Toronto after making a sudden left turn. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pre-file that flight plan, and let's open up our simulator. So this is going to go on my left side of the screen, so I don't know if you guys will see that anymore, but that should be okay. I will show that off, but I'm going to launch my sim, and we can get flying. Oh, hey, there's people in my chat. That's very epic. Alright. So let's go ahead and do a new flight then. So we're going to be flying the 737-800 outside of Philadelphia International Airport. And we're going to be departing from gate B16, which is the domestic travel gate, and we're going to be taking off from runway 09 left, going out this way. So this should be a pretty straightforward taxi pattern then. I'm going to go ahead and start the flight. Oh, actually, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my sim brief tab here, and I'm going to click fly now here. Once we have that set up, okay, it doesn't say it's connected, but that's fine. It just does that. Okay, there we go. We are connected now. So here we go. Here is all our stuff for the flight. So this is all going to be plugged into our flight management system. And here is all our information that we need for flying this aircraft. And let's go ahead. I'm going to pull this over to the side here, and I'm going to go ahead and start the flight. Okay, so while that's loading up, I'm going to go ahead and explain a little bit background on the aircraft. It has a cruising altitude of 2,500 feet and a cruise speed of just around 500 miles an hour. I don't know how much I really need to say past that. One of the only airliners I know how to fly anyways. At least in the sim, I haven't flown any of these in real life. But, yeah. Just waiting for it to load up. I seriously hope it hasn't crashed or anything. Of course it crashed. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, isn't it? Well, let's hope it stops crashing. And, yeah. That's an issue with the simulator. It does this sometimes. Yeah, I'm just gonna restart the simulator because it doesn't seem to like me today. Well, back in the simulator now. It's loading again. Okay, it's loading up. Alright, SteamVR was not able to initialize. That's all good. New flight. Philadelphia, 11:29 local. Oh, cool, it's loading this time. Nice. Okay, no crash. So, once this is loaded, I can go ahead and walk you through how the FMS works. Anyway, I'm just gonna read through the nav charts while this loads. Takeoff fuel is gonna be 6,000 pounds, and landing is gonna be... We're gonna have... Alright, so fuel burn seems to be nominal on there. Everything seems good. So hopefully we can get flying in just a minute here. Just finishing up the loading, so... Yep, alright, so we should be loaded in. Alright, we're now loaded into the simulator, which is very nice. So the first thing I'm going to do is file us a flight plan. So we're going to be American Airlines 1126. No, wait, this is the aircraft model. I cannot spell it, it's all good. $737-800, and we're flying for American Airlines AAL, and our flight number is 1126. And we're going to be arriving at CYYZ, Toronto Pearson, and our en route altitude will be 25,000 feet. Our route will be file flight plan. Alright, so actually I can probably skip those nav aids, and we're filed. I'm going to request an altimeter from the
Philadelphia International, altimeter 2992.
American 1126, altimeter 2992.
American 1126.
Alright, so the next step that we're going to do here is make sure that everything in the FMS is set. Route menu, co-route list, FPLN, index. We're set on the flight plan, so that's good. Next thing we're going to do is check if our systems are working. Okay, so taxi lights are on, APU off. Okay, we're set on that. Load position switches are in the right sweet spot. Yeah, okay, English. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and toggle the seatbelt lights. Make sure that these lights are illuminated back here. Okay, we're all set over there. So the next thing we're gonna do is request clearance for pushback.
American 1126, cleared IFR to Lester B. Pearson International as filed. Maintain flight level 250, squawk 4700.
American 1126, cleared IFR 2, Pearson B International, filed as maintain, FL 250, squawk 4700. So we're going to set our altimeter to 2992, and we're going to go ahead and set the altitude to 25,000.
American 1126, cleared IFR to Lester B. Pearson International as filed. Maintain flight level 250, squawk 4700.
Cleared
Go ahead
IFR
and
to
read
Lester B.
back.
Pearson International as filed. Maintain flight level 250, squawk 4700. American 1126.
Alright, nice. We are clear now, and I'm going to request taxi.
American 1126, runway 27 left, taxi via Quebec, Juliet, November, Papa, 3, Sierra, 1, hold short of runway 27 right.
Stability trim is set. Flaps are set to take off. Gonna go ahead and set flaps 15. Actually, flaps 10 for the time being. And we're gonna go ahead and
American
request that again.
126, runway 27 left, taxi via Quebec, Juliet, November, Papa, 3, Sierra, 1, hold short of runway 27 right.
Alright, so now that we have that, I can read back this transmission.
7 left, taxi via Quebec, Juliet, November, Papa, 3, Sierra, 1, hold short of runway 27 right. American 1126.
Alright, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit the brakes. Brakes are set, and I'm gonna go ahead and get this plane pushed back. Yep, we are now moving back from the gate. Cut the power a little bit. Okay, we're gonna let this, actually we'll give it a little bit more because I need to back a little further past the gate. And then what I can do is I'll taxi out forward to 09 left. Thanks, man. Alright. I can creep back a little bit more. Alright, once we're out past the gate, I'll be able to power on for full engine cycles. Be careful of that Air Canada right next to me. We're just gonna creep a little bit backwards. Once we're clear of the runway, then I'll be able, well, not runway, but clear of the taxiway and the gate, I'll be able to start engines to full power. Hey Robert, what's up, man? Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go for starter procedure in just a minute here. Go ahead and turn left a little bit, and then I'll go ahead for engine startup. It's going good, man. Alright. So once we're out onto this threshold, I should be able to start the engines to full power. Just turn the aircraft a little bit in place. And I'm gonna hit the brakes here. Just let the plane stop. I'm gonna make sure that everything is up to par. I'm gonna go ahead and flick a couple switches here. Fuel pumps are set. Okay. Those are set. Alright, C4B utilization is on. Ground power should be set to off, and it is. We got fasten belts on. This is inoperable. We're set for that. Let me just make sure that this system is telling me what I need to know. 28 volts, 15 AC volts, and frequency is 401. That's what we need. So I'm going to go ahead and check if the engines are powered up. Yep, the engines are powered on as the way I need to, so I'm going to go ahead and make sure that the FMS is set. AR data, arrival, set, index, we are all good over there. So I'm going to go ahead and start my taxi. Fuel levels are nominal. So once I get to the runway, I think I'm going to go straight out departure and then activate autopilot and see how that goes. Sorry for the low FPS. That's usually how flight simulators run in general. Don't really run well in general, so that's all good. I'm going to go ahead, tap the brakes a little bit. I said tap the brakes, thank you. Airplane, you going to stop for me? Alright, yeah. Okay. Alright. There we go. I think we're holding short. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that's true. Gotta creep forward a little bit. Wait for more instructions.
American 1126. Contact tower on 118.50.
American 1126. Contact tower on 118.5.
1126.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna contact tower.
Tower, American 1126.
American 1126. Cross runway 27 right. Hold short of runway 27 left.
Cross runway 07 right. Hold short of 27 left. American 1126. Gotta go ahead and start my taxi again. What's our fuel levels looking like? 31.8. So the FMS actually did load what I needed. Okay, we're gonna make a right turn here, and we should be on the runway. Yep, runway threshold spotted. We're gonna go ahead and make a right turn here. And then we can start our takeoff run, which is gonna be very cool. And then I'll request clearance for takeoff, and then we'll have the fun part, the flying of the aircraft. I have to be a little bit careful with this area here, because this is just 2 left turns in a row. And I think our instructions were to hold short of 27 left.
American 1-1-2-6, fly heading 270, runway 27 left. You're cleared for takeoff.
Alright, so we've been cleared to take off, runway 27 left. Alright, I'm gonna read back with the
Fly heading 270, runway 27 left, American 1126.
American 1126, cleared for takeoff. Heading 270, American 1126. Hello there. Gonna go ahead and make a right turn here. Hello there. Alright, so we're on the threshold. I'm gonna go ahead and start the takeoff roll. Cabin crew, prepare for takeoff. Lights are set the way they need to be. Let's start takeoff roll in just a minute here. Gonna go for it. Okay, starting takeoff roll. There we go, we are now at full power, and no issues currently, fuel burn nominal. American 1126, departing from Philadelphia 27 left. I'm gonna start rotation now. Alright, we are now flying the aircraft. So...
American 1126, contact center on 134.025.
Gonna go ahead and tap the NT. Start getting some altitude, we'll be back.
134.
We are now actually flying the aircraft, yep.
American 1126.
Alright, American 1126, checking in center.
American 1126, Philadelphia International, altimeter 2992.
Alright, so we have the flight director on, course is set to heading 270.
1126, fly heading 330.
American 1126, fly heading 330.
30, American 1126.
We are indeed flying.
American 1126, resume on navigation.
Resume on navigation, American 1126.
So we are now level changing to 25,000 feet. Flying IRL, I haven't done that in a while, Robert. I wish I could. It's just that it's been a long while. You know, COVID just kind of messed everything up with that, huh? In the meanwhile, just the simulators as well as I can get, so... I mean, I've gotten pretty good at flying this airplane. Flap 0 are set. We can now start our ascent. Speed brake set to 0, auto trim set. Yeah, I know, right? Map brightness, I can put that up a little bit, I think.
American 1126, contact center on 125.325.
Here, loud and clear. Contact New York Center on 125.3.5, American 11126.
American 1126.
Alright, now that we've checked in with the person that does the stuff, how can you guys hear me right now? Am I better? Am I louder than the airplane? Alright, altimeter to 992. Let's make sure, and we can put the gear up now. Alright, let me, you want me to put down the volume then on the airplane? Because I can probably do that. MCDUs are set, lights are set. Anti-skid. Set to 2, fuel flow reset is good, fuel flow is set to rate, MFD is set to systems. Nice! Alright.
Philadelphia International altimeter 2992 American 1126.
Turn myself down a bit and turn the plane up a bit? Alright, I got that. I'm just gonna turn the plane up a bit because if I turn myself down then my mic's gonna sound pretty bad, so. Okay, I'll put the brightness on this a little bit. And main panel is set to bright. These two are set to bright. On ground priority. Flap inhibitors are set to normal. GPWS callout system test is enabled. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna make sure that these systems are set. 121.8, active is 125.325. Alright, we're all good. So gonna go to the outside before a little bit because this plane is amazing. Sorry if it's a bit loud. We're currently flying over, if you guys look down, that's my home airport right there actually. It's pretty nice. So that's where I would actually fly, like my Cessna, so that's pretty cool. That's very awesome indeed. Starting our ascent to 25,000 feet. Time is 12:24 Eastern Time. Canada's that way. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and check our flight schedule. Robert, you got to fly on a 787? Dude, you're lucky. 787-9 is an amazing aircraft. I've never actually gotten to fly one in the simulator before. It's a really nice plane, the automation is amazing, and it sounds amazing. That's a completely different beast to this, though. This is a short-haul airliner. Maybe max it can do is probably Philadelphia to San Francisco. That plane, I think the longest route it flies is Britain to Australia non-stop. Robert, where were you flying on that aircraft? Must have been. Got some coffee in the left seat. Probably a good choice. Currently, we're carrying 234 passengers en route to Canada. For those of you just joining, we are flying to Toronto's Pearson International Airport. You went down to Baltimore in a 787, British Airlines, right? Okay, execution, brightness up, database ident, index set. Yeah, British Airways has quite a few. I think the best airplane I've flown on was a 777 300ER. So I'm gonna go ahead and put up our speed hold a little bit because we can definitely cruise a lot faster than this. Gonna go ahead up. Yep, we have reached our target altitude. Almost. Once we expedite. Yeah, the 787's windows are huge. The 737, well, it's really up to design, I guess. Plus, the 787 uses brand new materials that allows them to actually use a window of that size. So once we reach our target altitude, I'll enable the speed hold, and I'll put up throttle. We're going to go ahead and cruise at 325 knots, which... I think I messed something up somewhere on my flight plan. Yeah, only economy plus is kind of a downside. And the only thing I've ever actually flown in first class on, it wasn't even first, it was business class. It was an American Eagle CRJ. It wasn't a very large aircraft. But here we go. I'm going to go ahead and pull up our flight planning and flight schedule, because I have to schedule this one in the logbook. And our flight number is currently 1126. Alright, and that's what's currently on the schedule, AAL 1126. That's what we're currently flying. If I check our live map, we should show up on there. If it's not going to be laggy. Yeah, it's going to be laggy. That's perfectly fine. As long as it doesn't crash. Alright. So this is what we're currently flying at. Yeah. So we're going to be told to turn at the Sarah marker soon. And then we'll hit RAV. There's a little bit of wind conditions over Old Bridge, but that should be fine. Wind is fine at this altitude, at least. I'm going to go ahead back to the simulator window. Oh, the 737 MAX is an amazing aircraft. I'm glad it's back. It's having some issues with the engine, but I'm pretty sure that was pilot error, not an error with the flying itself with the aircraft. So I'm honestly glad it's back, because I love that airplane. Currently 15% through our current flight. We can actually probably lay off throttle a little bit. Flight director is on. We are flying on course for our target destination. Here, we can disable waypoints initially, or that's fine. Overall, the flying has gone good, so that's probably for the better. It was the TCAS, not the EMCAS. That doesn't exist, Robert. But the TCAS is fixed. And the TCAS on this aircraft, the one I'm flying right now, which is older generation. But it also has TCAS, but it's not the faulty TCAS. I'm actually gonna go for, let me see if I can get my my flight stick camera working, because if I can, that would be cool looking. Alright, well, I think that's good. And this will always be on my YouTube channel if you ever want to see it again, so there's that. Okay, okay, if this camera could actually hang from the position I want it to hang from, that should be good. Let me just check the camera. Oh, oops, heading select. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and enable that then. While we are flying here, might as well just give some more background information on the airplane. We are currently actually hanging out at a good speed here. I'm gonna change the zoom level. Okay. And I get a view of my stick, which is very nice. Here, I'll get stick view. Let me. There we go, so you get a view of my flight stick. Alright, we're just waiting for some instructions from air traffic control currently.
American 1126, Northumberland County, altimeter 2992.
Yep, altimeter 2992, that's correct. We're currently over New York, so that's nice. I think we can give it a little bit more speed. Okay, it's not going higher than 390. I'll leave it at that then. Wait, I think 350 is overspeed, so... Yep, I was right. Yep, indeed it is an oof. Sorry for destroying your ears using the power of the airspeed indicator. I might actually turn on the time warp because it's a little longer. We are currently 25% throughout the flight, so I'm actually gonna use some time warp. Just gonna use some 8x ground speed. Speed is indeed our friend. I'm gonna fly at 16x ground speed for the time being. Or gaining some altitude, I don't like that.
American 1126. Fly heading 330.
Fly heading 330. American 1126.
We're flying that heading right now.
American 1126. Resume on navigation.
Resume on navigation, American 1126.
Resume on navigation, American 1126.
I'm holding at a good altitude, which is good. We are currently 39% through our flight. I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit more speed. We're on an 8x ground speed for the time being. Honestly, this plane is amazing because I've flown it from San Francisco to Japan before, and that was a fun flight. Yeah, sorry about that, Max. Anyway, but it wasn't self-promo. That's the thing. That's the funny bit. It wasn't self-promo. It was promoting me. Oh lol. Anyway, just casually going ahead and flying our flight. We are now 50% through our flight. Here going to CYYZ, Toronto Pearson International Airport. Tap a couple buttons here, just to make sure everything's working. Contact ZOB Center on 134.9.
Center, American
126, checking in.
American 1126. Fly heading 330.
Well, technically it's an American Airlines aircraft. I wish it was U Airlines.
1126. Descend and maintain 12,000. Buffalo Niagara International. Resume on navigation.
Hear you loud and clear. Descend and maintain 12,000. Buffalo Niagara.
126. Descend and maintain 12,000. Buffalo Niagara International. Altimeter 2992.
Descend and maintain 12,000. Buffalo Niagara International. Altimeter 2992. American 1126.
Descend and maintain 12,000. American 1126, starting descent. So while we were descending, alright. Alright, I can get the aircraft ready for landing. Alright, let's prepare this plane for landing. Speed brakes are set. Aircraft squawk 4700, 128.8. Gotta get those turbulent lights going on, because it's gonna be a little bit turbulent on the way down. We have a little bit of turbulence going in, and we're gonna pull up just around 12,000 feet. We're gonna go descent going here. Ooh, 4 viewers, that's a new max. That's very epic. Let's go ahead and check the FMS. World X-Plan Active Database, UTC 1702, that is correct. Date February 21, that's off, gotta change that up. Progress, ACTC, FPL on hold, auto inhibit, good. Fix info, we're set for that. Navrad, set. Alright, all set on that chord. We're going to be descending to 12,000 feet, and then we'll cross Lake Erie, and then we'll be in Toronto. So our plane's on a downward descent angle, which is actually very good. I'm glad that our plane is descending the way it's supposed to. Because this plane has been doing... I mean, you guys have seen the news with the 737 MAX. This is not a MAX aircraft by any chance. It's a 737-800, but the 737 MAX was... yeah, we know what happened to that one. But at least it's back in the air now and it works. ETA approximate 110.08, which is very good. We are 84% through our current flight. Alright. Prepare the cabin for landing. American 1126, prepare for landing. Make it Eternity Airlines. Yeah, I should do that. You can design the exterior of the plane, you need to know how to use Photoshop, and I don't know how to use Photoshop well at all. But I could make Eternity Airlines, and I really like that idea. So if you can ever figure out Photoshop, Max, hit me up. Because that would be really cool. Honestly, Eternity Airlines.
1-1-2-6. Descend and maintain 8,000.
Center. American 1126.
American 1126. Niagara Falls International. Altimeter 2992.
I really want to do Eternity Airlines, that'd be cool.
Altimeter 2992. American 1126.
So if you look off over there, there is Erie, Pennsylvania. Very cool town, I've been. Yeah, it's cool. Erie is cool. I spent like 5 days there. Erie was a fun trip. Oh, hey. It's my cousin. And it's his birthday today, so chat, wish him a happy 13th birthday. Do that. We're starting our descent down to 8,000 feet, and altimeter is 2992. Very awesome. Okay, MCDU is set. Currently descending down to 8,000 feet. Very awesome. Heading select is set. Yeah. Ooh, 5 viewers, nice. So time right now is 12:42 EST. We are descending up to 8,000 feet. For those of you just joining us, we are going to Toronto International Airport.
126, fly heading 340.
American 1126, fly heading 340.
Fly heading 340. American 1126.
American 1126, descend and maintain 4,000. Resume on navigation.
That's true. Alright, we're on approach here, descending, maintaining to 4,000 feet. So once we're across the lake, which we are already close to doing, very nice.
American 1126.
Yeah, Max, you have an M1 mag, right? I think they just got X-Plane working. I recommend getting one of these if you're actually going to get X-Plane mag. It's called the Logitech Extreme 3D Pro Flight Stick. They have a training course built into the simulator, and I'm also going to be posting stuff to another channel that I'm making soon. And that's going to be cool. Vectors for the visual, maintain 6,000 feet. I think this is like 30 bucks on like Best Buy, so definitely the flight stick is necessary. Yeah, and it runs pretty well on M1 Max, as I've seen so far, so. Descending, maintain, 6,000 feet, speed 315. I'm going to start slowing down the aircraft to around 210, or actually let's go up to 260 first. So once we're at 260 knots, we should... I think there's online on X-Plane, I'm not sure. But definitely this is one of those simulators where you actually need a lot of add-ons to make it run pretty nicely, because on its own it's not very good. Because I'm running this thing called Sim Toolkit Pro, which allows me to set flight plans custom, and I showed that off at the beginning of the stream. We are currently at 6,000 feet, vectors for the visual CYYZ approach. I'm going to go ahead and open the map here. CYYZ is directly ahead of us. So we're going to start our descent. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. CYYZ approach. We are actually on a really good vector for 27 left. So I'm going to start slowing us down a little bit further. We're going to go down to 210 miles an hour this time. Well, not miles an hour, it's knots. Don't get them mixed up. 210 knots is just around, I think, 300 miles an hour, something like that. It doesn't... We're going to start descending, because we have vectors for the visual. So we're going to go ahead and go down to 3,000 feet. Tap the level change. Start our descent. We're almost there. We're going to have to start descending a lot faster than that. I'm going to put the landing gear down. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the autopilot. So now that we're descending, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the speed brakes and pull them down to max so we can start slowing down the aircraft. And we're going to go ahead and give it a little less power. We're going to slow down the aircraft.
American 1126, climb and maintain 6,000.
Climb and maintain 6,000. American 1126.
So now that we're descending down to 3,000 feet, I'll cancel the IFR. And we're going to start our landing and our approach into CYYZ, which is directly ahead. Toronto Pearson International landing time estimate is 11:55 or 12:55 EST. Very close to landing this aircraft here. Yeah, Robert, your internet is very, very slow. Alright, so my flight director is actually working this time. Very nice. Currently slowing down the aircraft. I don't have rendezvous visual, which is kind of a problem here, because I'm flying into Toronto. It should be right in front of me, but I don't see it. Oh, it's right in front of me, actually, like directly in front of me. I'm gonna pull up a little bit. We're gonna be flying over Toronto City Center. Currently navigating the aircraft by hand. I might be a little bit quiet here, I'm just trying to concentrate on the approach. Landing gear down. Flaps are down. I can start flying at a little bit of a slower speed. Runway is off to my right. Yep, I see it. Yeah, I'm hitting some winds here. It's gonna be a rough-ish landing. Wow, City of Toronto, making a runway that blends in with the rest of the surroundings so well that I can barely see it right now. Thank you, City of Toronto, you're the best. Gonna start our final approach. CYYZ approach, short final, 737-800, American 1126. Gonna cut the power. Coming in nice and steady. This actually isn't as bad as an approach as I thought it would be. It's definitely a different approach vector than the one I have in my flight plan. But it's actually going to work out pretty well. Losing altitude nicely, actually. Go ahead and straighten out the aircraft here. Going to be a downward approach, which is fine with me. We're not going to lose any airspeed.
1,000. My games are starting.
1,000. Okay, we're a little bit off the center line, but that should be okay. Nope, we're way off the center line. That's not going to be a problem, hopefully. We're definitely going to land on the mid-range of the runway, but that's fine because my approach was a little weird.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. 200.
We're actually going to land pretty nicely, actually.
100.
50.
50. 40. 30. 20.
Awesome.
10.
Tap the brakes, go ahead, full thrust reverser. We have successfully landed here at Toronto International. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and park this aircraft. But gotta hit the brakes. I'm gonna go ahead and park this aircraft, and that's gonna be the end of the stream today. But let's get this thing parked. The gate is right in front of me, so which is pretty nice. I'm just gonna park it on the runway because I gotta wrap up the stream. So I'm just gonna park it here. Control E, cut those off. And yeah, we have successfully landed. So that's the end of the stream, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.